f is a function from a to b which is an injective function. That is, f is a function from a to b is injective function. Injective function means range is equal to codomain of the function. That is, every element of set B is image of some element of set A. That is image of some element of set A. Now it is given that G is a function from 2 की power A, it is 2 की power A to 2 की power B. G is a function from 2 की power A to 2 की power B. That this is range, this is codomain, and it is defined as GC, capital C, fx such that x belongs to capital C for every subset C of A. Every subset C of A. See, 2 की power A means set of all subset of set A. Therefore, C belongs to 2 की power A. C belongs to 2 की power A. Here it is written same thing for every subset C of A. There are so many subsets of set A. Now, in another line it is given that H is another function which is defined from 2 की power B to 2 की power A. To की power A such that HD is equal to x belonging to A, fx belongs to D for every subsets, for all subsets D of B, for every subset D of B. If you read both the functions 2 times, I recommend you to read loudly, you conclude that, see, this is domain of this function is used as a range, a codomain of this function, and codomain of this function is domain in this function. See, condition for range in this function is used as a condition for domain in this function, and argument in this function is used as a range in this function. This is the result of this function, and this is so. From there we will conclude that both the functions h and g are inverse of each other, because it is written clearly. Both the functions, definitions of the functions is in such a way that h and g are inverse of each other. From the inverse function concept, from inverse function concept, we know that f of f inverse x is equal to x. This is the concept we have taken from inverse function. Now, if you see, in the using this concept, we write that g of, because g is what, inverse of h, or you can say that h is inverse of g. So in place of f inverse I will write h, argument of h is d. In place of g, this f I will write g. See, in place of f inverse I have written h, in place of g I have written g, because both are inverse of each other. F of f inverse x is equal to x, this argument, so this is equal to D. Since we know that every set is a subset of each of itself, so D is also a subset of capital D. If you say option A is correct.